As a kid, you watched Disney movies on repeat. But it wasn't until you got older that you realized what heartwarming relationship lessons could be learned from them. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney animal couples. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most adorable and devoted animal couples from Disney's animated movies. Number 10. Tod and Vixey, the Fox and the Hound.
Is she beautiful? I wonder what her name is.
This underrated and totally devastating story of unlikely friendship centers on Tod, an orphaned fox who is taken in by a kind widow. Tod befriends the neighbor's new puppy Copper, but unfortunately Copper's owner doesn't approve of their relationship. The widow decides that in order to do what's best for Tod, she should release him back into the forest. Vixey is the first fellow fox Tod meets.
After last night, nothing looks beautiful. Wow.
He's instantly infatuated with her and tries some hilarious tactics to impress his potential mate.
Tod, do you need help?
No, I do it this way all the time.
When she realizes that he can't survive on his own, she takes him under her wing. In the end, the two make a perfect pairing. Number 9. Bambi and Faline. Bambi.
Hello, Bambi. I said hello.
Well, aren't you going to answer her?
You might not remember this classic Disney tearjerker for its romantic moments, but the relationship between Bambi and Faline is an enviable one. Like all the most memorable relationships, they met when they were just kids, or in this case fawns, and developed feelings for one another as they entered their awkward teenage years.
I'm Faline.
Most people think of Bambi in his innocent earlier years, but as an adult he's courageous and willing to fight for the woman, or doe, that he loves. They're not the only cute couple in this movie. Thumper and Miss Bunny are pretty darn adorable as well. Number 8. Jenny and Charlie, Finding Dory. Like Finding Nemo before it, Finding Dory is a tale about parents and children who have been separated and are doing everything in their power to find one another.
Would you ever forget me?
Oh, Cupcake, no.
We will never forget you, Dory. And we know you'll never forget us.
The added complication here is that due to Dory's signature short-term memory loss, she can hardly remember anything about her parents at all. When we finally meet them, they turn out to be one of the sweetest couples in Disney history, and they keep their chins up even in the face of ultimate tragedy.
I'm
Dory! Oh, my baby! Let me look at you.
There wasn't a dry eye in the theater when the audience saw the many shell paths Jenny and Charlie built to lead Dory home.
You found us, and you know why you found us? Because you remembered. You remembered in your own amazing Dory way.
Number 7. Duchess and Thomas O'Malley, the Aristocats.
Abraham de Lacy, Giuseppe Casey, Thomas O'Malley.
Duchess is facing the biggest challenge of her lifetime when she and her kittens are abandoned in the French countryside. In her moment of need, she meets Thomas O'Malley, a street-smart alley cat who offers to help them get back home.
So if you would be just so kind and show me the way?
Show you the way? Perish the thought. We shall fly to Paris on a magic carpet, side by side.
Though it was love at first sight for O'Malley, Duchess took a little longer to warm to the idea of a relationship. After he saved one of her kittens and she saw how far he was willing to go to protect her family, she knew they could never be parted. Number 6. Bernard and Miss Bianca, the Rescuers franchise.
No, see, I'm only a janitor.
Oh, come on. We'll be a great team together.
Once you get past this somewhat absurd initial concept, and accept that there is a secret society of mice who are assigned to aid humans in need, you'll realize that The Rescuers is quite a charming story.
Interesting.
Must be
Good night, dear.
planned with care and
Miss Bianca and Bernard are an unlikely pair, with her being beautiful and glamorous and him being bumbling and pudgy. They clearly have a connection though, and after serving on several dangerous missions together, their relationship is cemented when Bianca accepts Bernard's proposal for her hand in marriage in the sequel.
Will you marry me?
Bernard, of course I will.
Number 5. Pongo and Perdita, 101 Dalmatians.
Why, Patch, where did you ever hear such talk? Certainly not from your mother.
Pongo's attraction to Perdita not only brought them together, but also fostered a relationship for their owners, Anita and Roger. These two have to go through a lot of tough times together, from the birth of a puppy who appears to be stillborn, don't worry, he survives, to having all of their children kidnapped by the evil Cruella de Vil.
Isn't there any hope?
Well, yes.
Only a couple who really had it together would agree to adopt an extra 84 kids on top of the 15 they already have. This pair does exactly that and lives happily ever after. Number 4. Robin Hood and Maid Marian, Robin Hood.
I wish you luck. With all my heart.
These childhood sweethearts have been separated for some time when we first meet them, but their time apart has only made them long for one another more.
Did he ever kiss you?
Well, no. But he carved our initials on this tree.
Robin Hood thinks that someone of Marian's class and status would never fall for an outlaw like himself. And Marian thinks that he must have forgotten all about her while she was away in London.
Oh, Clucky, surely he must know how much I still love him.
But of course, my dear. Believe me, someday soon, your Uncle King Richard will have an outlaw for an in-law.
Of course, they both want to be together despite their differences. And the two are finally allowed to marry when Robin Hood is pardoned by King Richard. Number 3. Lady and Tramp, Lady and the Tramp. Featuring what is undeniably the most romantic spaghetti-eating scene in all of cinema, Lady and the Tramp is a love story anyone can appreciate.
You'll find an enchantment here.
The tale is a well-worn one. A lady from the upper class falls for a guy of a much lower status.
What's the matter, Pidge?
We can't go in.
Why not?
Well, the sign says...
Yeah, well, that's the angle.
It's pretty much Titanic, but with more dogs and fewer shipwrecks. The movie features a strangely adult section where Lady confronts Tramp over his many previous girlfriends. But luckily, the two get past their spat in order to save a baby from a murderous rat. Tramp is eventually adopted by Lady's family, and they have a perfectly mixed litter of puppies.
They've got their mother's eyes.
But there is a bit of the father in them, too.
Number 2. Simba and Nala, the Lion King. These two are best friends when they're cubs, and have the typical dynamic of thinking the other is gross until they're all grown up.
One day you two are going to be married.
Yuck! Ew. I can't marry her. She's my friend. Yeah, it'd be so weird.
Nala is one of the most compelling ladies on this list, going on her own to find Simba in order to bring peace back to the Pride.
Who are you?
It's me, Simba.
Her courage and confidence make her a perfect match for the equally brave Simba. Since Mufasa and Scar are the Pride's only male lions, there have been some uncomfortable debates regarding whether Simba and Nala are actually related. But we'll try not to dwell on that while listening to Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Well, we gave up on our dreams and we settled, right, Vaughn?
Oh, yes, that's right, Stu. We settled hard.
It won't replace the one we lost.
I know that, but he needs me.
Number 1, Mickey and Minnie, Various. While it was tempting to go with Donald and Daisy, Disney's signature couple had to be number 1 on our list. First appearing in 1928's Steamboat Willie and Plain Crazy, their romance has spanned nearly a century. Having appeared in countless projects together, their relationship has outlasted all others. This animated couple was initially voiced by Walt Disney himself, and later voiced by a real-life couple. Russi Taylor, who still voices Minnie, and Wayne Allwine, who voiced Mickey, were married in 1991. Mickey and Minnie have never actually been married on screen, although Walt Disney once said that he imagines that the two are married in their private life.
C'est l'amour!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.